2, 3, 4. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to
Mr. Wednesday, featuring Mr. Jordan and Mr. Tonks.
Tommy Jordan.
William Tonks.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here, spending some time with us, meeting us kind of here in the binary internet land.
This is episode, I think, six for May. Yep. May 12th, 2021.
Yes. For the past 5 episodes, we've kind of gone with the same sequence because we kind of like the variety show aspect of it, variety show. But this week's kind of different. We're going to start with show and tell, and this is due to the fact that our great friend Danny Hutchins died over the weekend, and he died too young, and he died with a lot of stuff left to do in the world, and it's just a sad thing. So for show and tell, I wanted to talk about Bloodkin's newest album. It's a really great album. They worked on it a lot with Dave Barbie over at Chase Park Studios. It is their 9th, 10th, 11th, I don't know, album. They got a number of them. But it's 2-record set, got pictures, it's got stuff, it's got vinyl that you can turn. It's also CD and streaming formats. But just wanted to say, do yourself a favor and go out and find some Bloodkin music out there on the internet and turn it up and think fond thoughts of a guy that really, he was a 5-tool player. He could play, he could sing, he could write, he could connect to an audience, and he gave his life for it, or spent his life doing it. Anyway, I miss him, and I'll probably always miss him.
Danny Hutchins.
Danny Hutchins. By the way, that's Danny. Handsome fellow with the acoustic guitar. So we're going to play some songs. We learned these for a Willie Nelson tribute show that we did a month ago, somewhere around there. Todd Cowart put it together, and it was a live show. We got to play music in front of people at Southern Brewing Company, and it
300 people.
It was fun.
It was loud. It was great.
Yep, it was a good time, and we learned these 2 songs. So we thought, gosh, well, let's just play them, and so that's what we're gonna do. 2, 3, 4. When that evening sun goes down, you're gonna find me hanging around. Oh, the nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. Many people just like me, dreaming of used to be's. Oh, the nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. Listen to the blues that play. Another scene, oh, from a world of broken dreams. Oh, the nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. Yes, the nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. There you have it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So the second song, what? Go ahead.
Tommy learned a Willie song too, and I think he's going to play it for us.
I think we're
so.
going to play it together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is called Angel Flying Too Close to the Ground. And it's one of those good songs that Willie wrote. One of the several.
It's one of several hundred. Yeah, good Lord. Thank you, Willie.
We figured out how fast it ought to be, and we're going to try and play it at about that speed without listening to a metronome. 2,
trusting.
3, 4. You have not have fallen, I would not have found you. Angel flying too close to the ground. I patched up your broken wings, and your fever down. I knew someday good. I like that.
Bend and a wiggle. That's what we call that. I think I learned that guitar trick because I wanted to sound like the guitar solo on While My Guitar Gently Weeps. And I didn't realize, but they were using a varispeed. So
A what?
They were actually shaking the note kind of to give it an extra Beatley sound. So Clapton recorded the solo. Eric Clapton played that guitar solo, people. Famous moment in Beatle history. But to make it sound more Beatley, they used the oscillating, oh gosh, I forget the switch. But anyway, they wiggled the note. So I thought that's how you had to learn how to play it. So, so I learned how to bend and wiggle.
That's good.
Yeah.
So that was actually Dos Duets. That was our two duets. And we had some comments that we needed to print these things on cardstock. And I had, most of them are on cardstock, and I reprinted them so they wouldn't wiggle like the Beatles. But I want to point out my the
Shout out.
The shout out to my father, who worked at his career at the Wall Street Journal. We've been cleaning up my mom's house the last month or so, and this clipboard came out of one of the many closets, and it has the Wall Street Journal on it, and which I frankly don't read, but I know William does. But my father worked at his whole career, and he was very proud of that newspaper.
And it's true, I actually do read, checking on the Wall Street Journal. I'm more a New York Times guy, but it's kind of fun to see what everybody's thinking. And one of the beauties of working for the University of Georgia is you can get the Wall Street Journal for free. So, do you know that?
If you know the secret code.
You have to know the secret code.
Yeah, I didn't know the secret code when I tried.
It's very easy to figure out, though.
So we usually like use your email address or something like that.
Exactly. But anyway, sometimes some of the best profiles on musicians I've ever seen were in Wall Street Journal. So, who knew?
Who knew? Who knew? So we're supposed to have conversation right now, but we are actually having a conversation.
Yeah, this is
out.
a non-scripted conversation. This is kind of what we do. We get together and we play songs and we talk about stuff, and often we laugh about stuff, and sometimes one or the other of us learn about stuff, and that's all good. It's all good stuff.
So like I just learned about the Beatles' Wiggle.
Yes, the famous 1968 8-track Wiggle. Yep.
And what they do? They take the 8-track and wiggle like that?
I think it was a switch, and the tape operator said it was really boring because he had to do it for like an hour because they kept remixing it. So every time they'd mix it, he had to add the wiggle.
Huh.
Richard Lush, I do believe was his name. Tape op.
K-pop.
Tape op.
Tape op.
What they call him, tape operator. He was a
tape operator.
See,
like Sade would sing about. So.
Yeah. And remember, we're talking, we're communicating.
Oh, that's right. We're talking to the camera.
Yep.
Well,
we're trying to do better about that. So thank you, Rick Rose. We love good thoughts and observations.
So, what was I going to say? Oh, so we played at the Southern Brewing Company with that Willie Nelson thing a couple weeks ago in front of live people, and we have another live thing coming up where it's a wedding, and it's at the end of the month, and one of the things we get to do is we get to play pretty music. And one of the pretty music things, this is right, you're supposed to change instruments.
Well,
I can talk about this.
Yes, so we're good.
So one of my favorites, so in the guitar world, the acoustic guitar, flat picking world, there are some really great guitar players. Very expressive and well attuned to their instruments. And one of my favorites is a man named David Greer, who plays out of Nashville, and he's on one of those A-list bluegrass players. But one of the things I love about his playing is it's super inventive, and he can play a tune 10 times and through, and it'll never be the same. It'll always sound like the tune, but he will never repeat himself. And that constant inventiveness is just wonderful about his playing. Now, he also writes beautiful tunes, and this one we're going to play right now is one of his tunes. It's called Cascade, and the only person who actually does real constant inventiveness on this particular version is William.
You watch Tommy. Tommy's going to be inventive too.
All right.
We're both going to invention
Invent
starts here.
stuff, right?
Yes.
So this is called Cascade. It's our instrumental for the day. Better the very first time, isn't it? Yeah,
Isn't that
right.
funny? Yeah, have a sip.
Pause, it refreshes.
Wiggle.
All right, that was good. That
was
was a
fun.
beautiful song. Now it's time for intermission. We'll see you back in about a minute-ish.
Oh, I need a girl who knows that
Okay, welcome back from intermission. I hope you
Come on in.
Come on in.
I dare you.
Come on in. I won't scare you. All right.
I believe we'll change your mind if you just listen to us.
Oh God,
That's a song.
Those are all the lyrics to a song
Yep.
that William wrote that we've played before.
We have.
On
And,
some
boy,
other
we
episode.
stretch those words out and get a whole song out of it.
It's kind of the Henry VIII idea. Second verse is the same as the first, and actually the third verse is the same as the first two. It works out really well. So, Henry.
Henry.
That's the eighth old man. I sang that to. I sang that to my son the other day, who's 32. He looked at me like, "You are crazy." He had no idea. Apparently, he doesn't remember 1964.
Oh, yeah, Herman's Hermits passed him by.
Yeah.
It's not a deep well, but it's an interesting side of the road attraction, kind of like, the world's biggest ball of string or something like that.
You know what? That was actually my very first single I ever bought was Herman's Hermits, Henry VIII, and on the other side of that was The End of the World. Don't you know it's the end of the world?
Oh, Skeeter Davis had a
pretty
great
song.
She did a great
Pretty song.
version.
She did.
Skeeter.
Skeeter. She was famous. What was she? She was like the first legit female country star. Is that what it was? Or singer?
Maybe
songwriter?
crossover.
Crossover?
Yeah. Crossing over to the pop charts.
Yeah, but she was something.
Ended up being married to Joey Spampanato from NRBQ.
Well, there you go.
Yep. And there's a fantastic record out there in the universe called She Sings, They Play, where NRBQ backs up Skeeter Davis for a whole album. It's on Rounder Records. Rounder Records.
Okay. Well, okay, so which brings us smoothly to our next segment, which is solo. And so it's my turn to pick a solo song. And I was trying to think of a song. It's always a problem to come up with a song that to play during the solo section. That's not always a problem, but tonight I wanted to. I was going to say, well, would it be something that William and I have played before, or something that he's heard but maybe never played, or something he's probably never heard and never played? And that is really what we went with. What I went with. Hopefully he's going with it. This is the chart.
So if you
Which
want
I
to play
wrote for
along,
him. So if you want to play
go
along,
ahead, pick up that guitar. Here's a D.
put that someplace where you can find it.
Tune in.
And this is a song. It's called Waterbound, and it's by a fellow named Dirk Powell. And it's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful song, and I'm going to have to glance down at the words periodically. So I apologize
That's
in
all.
advance.
It's because we care.
Yeah,
It's
right.
because we care.
So what the structure is two singing verses, an instrumental for a while, and then two more singing verses, then an instrumental, and then two more verses, and then out.
Wow.
So you get two chances to fly in your dobro. Can you handle it?
The first pass and then the redemption pass.
Well, the first pass is to learn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fourth down and long, baby.
All right. I went out late one night, the moon and the stars were shining bright. Storm come up and the trees come down. I tell you boys, I'm waterbound. Waterbound on the stranger's shore. The river rising to my door. Carried my home to the field below. I'm waterbound, nowhere to go. I carved my name on an old barn wall, but no one to know I was there at all. I'll meet you boys on the other side. So say my name and don't forget, the river still ain't got me yet. Ain't nothing but I'm bound to roam. I'm waterbound and I can't get home. Waterbound and I can't get home. I'm waterbound and I can't get home.
Well, you are right. That is an awesome song. And Dirk. I want to meet Dirk one of these days
So do I.
and tell him, dang, Dirk, great song.
And I thought you could play that one pretty well. And
Well,
it turned out I wasn't wrong.
Yeah. A lot of thoughts running through my head, and I was like, all right, dig in, boy.
Dig in, boy.
Yeah.
You did. So that was Waterbound. Dirk Powell wrote it, and William Tonks played the tar out of it on his El Dobro.
Which in Eastern European Slavic languages
Good.
does mean good.
Good.
Why not?
Why not? While he's changing back to his guitar for our final duet.
Sorry.
That's all right. It was your
So-
guitar.
Well, it's also protected with a clipboard.
That's right.
You
Uh,
know? Man.
man, this is all right.
All right. I think we're back to
We're ready.
non-damaging stages of life.
Shout out to Rob Sutherland and his lovely pottery for our water cups today.
Yes. Beverages are important.
Beverages.
You got to stay hydrated out there in the world, people. Another special shout out to our friend Jean Spencer. Jean is a wonderful singer-songwriter. She wrote this song, golly, a few years back, but it ended up on one of her albums.
28 days.
28 Days, you're right. The first time they ever played this song was 28 Days with Mark Cooper Smith playing some drums.
Your friend and mine.
Your friend and mine, Mr. Mark Cooper Smith.
He's
Anyway.
probably watching this right now. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark. Seeing you soon. So we're going to play this old song. It's called Winona. Oh, fun fact. I was visiting my stepfather at his retirement home up in Gainesville, Georgia, and I walked to the wrong floor and met a guy, and he was like, what you carrying there? And I said, well, it's a ukulele. And so we chatted for a little bit, and it turns out Chris Dardanelle is from Winona, Mississippi. And I was like, knock me down with a feather. I know a song about Winona. And
Why don't we play it?
why don't we play it?
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
Winona, Mississippi. Winona, Mississippi.
It was 4 in the morning when I got off that train. No one to greet me, it was beginning to rain in
Winona, Mississippi.
Winona, Mississippi. Got on in Chicago, I've been traveling all night. No one to greet me but the cold flashing light of Winona, Mississippi.
Winona, Mississippi.
Ooh, mama, I never felt so lonesome in my life.
Winona, Mississippi. Winona, Mississippi.
In Winona, Mississippi, the sun's coming out. Houses are brightening, yeah, the people are getting up. In Winona, Mississippi. Winona, Mississippi. People that love me are 1,000 miles away. No one to greet me on my own today. In Winona, Mississippi. Winona, Mississippi. All them people talk funny down here. And when I talk, they pretend that they can't hear. Winona, Mississippi. Winona, Mississippi. It was 4 in the morning when I got off that train. No one to greet me but was rain in Winona, Mississippi. In Winona, Mississippi. Got on in Chicago, I was traveling all night. No one to greet me but the Coke machine light of Winona, Mississippi. Winona, Mississippi. Ooh, mama, I wonder if that's how you're feeling now. Like that.
Winona, Mississippi. All right,
Well,
so some of y'all know that a periodic feature of our show is the Magic Box.
The Magic Box is a institution where requests can be sent in, and if we opt as the solo section for the song to go to the Magic Box, we will find a song to play that we might not have planned on playing. In fact, didn't. And we either know it or we don't, with the caveat, if we really can't fake it at all, we've got a month, but we will do it at the next show.
And we'll do it as well as we can.
As well as we can. No,
But anyway, so if you will have any Magic Box ideas, please submit them to Tonks at gmail.com by email, and it can be anonymous. Well, it won't be anonymous if you send it by your email, but it will be anonymous to us. Debbie will not tell us who's coming or what it is, and she will pick the song out of the box, and maybe if she's not here, we'll call it in.
Oh,
That could be a
yeah. All right, 10th caller.
Yep. It'll be like a telethon. Okay, so what's the last thing we do? So thank you all for coming.
Yes, thank you for spending time with us. Thank you for continuing to like music like we like music. And I hope you're healthy. Hope you're happy. Remember to eat well and go for a walk now and then.
And next month, Mr. Wednesday will be on June 9th, the second Wednesday of the month. And we hope to see you all there on YouTube. And remember, since we record this onto YouTube, it premieres at 8 o'clock on that Wednesday, but you can watch it anytime you want to. But at the bonus is that at 8 o'clock on Wednesday night, the second Wednesday, William and I sit here on this porch and watch the show along with you and chat on the YouTube. And so
And
that's
first time we've seen the show. So
and it will be the first time we've seen it.
yeah. I was like, ooh, that was adventurous.
Do you need the words to this one? You can tune by ear?
Kinda.
All right.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh and sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. Good night, everybody.